I know, Harold. I agree 100%. Boys and girls, I didn't see you there. Harold and I were just sitting down to have our Thanksgiving celebration together. The food is cooking away in the kitchen, and we're just taking a quiet minute before dinner to talk to each other about how thankful we are and what we are grateful for, which is a big part of Thanksgiving. It shouldn't be just saved for Thanksgiving. We should always talk about what we're grateful for and what we're thankful, whether it's things or people or opportunities or just the way that we feel. Harold was just telling me how thankful he is that he's been able to spend time with me and my family in our home. When it's safe for him to return to Elkins Public Library, he'll go back to his good work there, which he loves very much, right? But for now, he's enjoying some time with us here. And I was just going to tell Harold how thankful I am for so many things. I'm so thankful for Mr. Baker and our parents, and so incredibly thankful for our amazing children who do good things each and every day. I'm thankful to live in Canterbury and to have so many friends and family near. And I love my job at Elkins Public Library, where I work with Rose and Sue, Mary Ann and Mary Ellen, and I get to see so many people, but most importantly, I get to help young people each and every day. I'm so blessed to have those opportunities and to live in this town and to work at a library, because it's a pretty amazing thing. So here we are today, and in the kitchen, I can smell the mashed potatoes and the squash and the turnip and the stuffing and all the things that go along with a Thanksgiving dinner. Do you have a favorite dish that you like to enjoy at Thanksgiving? I have so many. Before then, I'd love to read you a story. I've seen so many of you over the last few weeks, and this week alone, we distributed 52 Storytime to Go kits, so I hope you're enjoying those. In your Storytime to Go kit, you probably found an invitation to this dinner with me and Harold, so I'm glad you're tuning in, and maybe you can make your pumpkin pie craft to go along with your dinner on Thursday. If you're ready to listen, I'm ready to read A Plump and Perky Turkey by Teresa Bateman. I love this book. I think you'll enjoy it too. It's gone out many times. A Plump and Perky Turkey. A Plump and Perky Turkey. The people in Squaw Valley were downhearted and depressed. Thanksgiving was approaching, but without its special guest. They couldn't find a turkey for the feast they planned to eat. It looked like they'd be making do with bowls of shredded wheat. Yuck. Look at that. Looks a little bit like Canterbury, but a little busier. A plump and perky turkey's what we need, they all agreed. But finding turkeys nowadays is very hard indeed. The birds have gotten smaller, and they seem quite aware that it's best to disappear when the autumn leaves are in the air. A plump and perky turkey's stomachs rumbled at the thought, but how to trick a turkey into jumping in a pot? That's a tricky one, isn't it? Look, the turkeys are getting away. They're jumping into the baskets of a hot air balloon. How silly. Then Ebenezer Beezer had a thought pop in his head. If we can't find a turkey, let's have one find us instead. We could hold an arts and crafts fair, he declared with a wink and a grin. A fair with one grand turkey prize that all of us could win. Ooh, do you think they think that's a good idea? I think they do. And since our goal is turkey, that's the theme we'll take to heart. We'll fill our fair with folks and fun and tons of turkey art. We'll make turkeys out of spuds and out of clay and out of rope. We'll make turkeys out of oatmeal, out of paper, out of soap. We'll hang a bunch of posters in the forest way down low to invite some turkey candidates to model for our show. Why, even turkeys understand, as everybody knows, you can't make turkey art with a turkey there to pose. And the people of Squaw Valley held a poster jamboree. They plastered their creation on every single tree. Look at that. Look at that. They're really excited. Model wanted a plump and perky, that's right, turkey, for the Squaw Valley Art Show. Now it happened in Squaw Valley lived a turkey known as Pete. He was cocky, he was clever, and he really liked to eat. While he strutted through the forest, plump and perky through the pines, he was startled and intrigued by all the interesting signs. With a proud and jaunty gobble, he gave out a hearty cry. A plump and perky turkey? Well, I'm sure that I qualify. Pete applied for the position, and he strutted plump and proud. He could hardly wait to model for the large and eager crowd. "You're hired!" shouted Beezer, for the folks had all agreed that Pete the perky turkey was the answer to their need. They are excited, even the chef. Well, 'twas the week before Thanksgiving when Pete posed to do his part, and the artsy-craftsy townfolk started making turkey art. Look at them, all of their creation. They made turkeys out of spuds and out of clay and out of rope. They made turkeys out of oatmeal, out of paper, and out of, that's right, soap. Thanksgiving Day, the artwork done, they asked the model down to judge their homemade turkeys and to pick the best in town. Now when the judging's over, Beezer whispered with a smile, we'll tuck that model turkey in the oven for a while. Oh my goodness. You see where this is going? First, second, third. Well, Pete judged each piece of artwork as the hungry crowd all cheered, and he stopped to take a closer look, and then he disappeared. Oh, what? There were turkeys made out of spuds, there were turkeys made out of rope, there were turkeys made of paper, and there were turkeys made of soap, and the room was full of turkeys in a wall-to-wall collage. For a clever bird like Pete, it was perfect camouflage. Oh, what a smart turkey. Can you find Pete in that collage? I bet you can. And you should take this book out from your library just to take an extra close look. "He's over there," old Beezer said. "He's here," said Jacob Green. They searched amongst the turkeys, but their bird had fled the scene. A note in turkey scrawl they found half hidden on the lawn. "Goodbye, I took my modeling fee." The oatmeal bird was gone. I read this book every year, and I love it. The people of Squaw Valley were left feeling rather blue. The only turkeys left in town appeared to be hard to chew. "Oh, well," said Beezer brightly, as they gathered round to eat. "Right now, at least, I'm thankful that we still have shredded wheat." That day, folks learned a lesson that stuck firm with them forever. A plump and perky turkey can be pretty doggone clever. Oh, that my friends, is my favorite Thanksgiving book. And you are my favorite friends. So I hope that you enjoy this holiday more than ever. And remember that I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of the hard work that you're doing, and I'm so proud of you for being good people. I have to say that this is a production of Baker Company in cooperation with Elkins Public Library and the town of Canterbury. Under fair use guidelines, this is a not-for-profit educational use only and cannot be sold or copied without written permission of myself, Elkins Public Library, or the town of Canterbury. I have enjoyed our time together, and I hope that you have too. I hope to see you very soon, but until then, remember, I love you, and I'm so proud of you. And happy Thanksgiving, right, Harold? Happy Thanksgiving.